Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ahmed Lamayer. On this video, we're gonna work on on a first step to create a web page and deploy it on Tomcat server. So let's start it. So for this, you need to either have an Eclipse and just like I will show you how you pick the Java EE perspective or download it. You could download the Eclipse Java EE. I will provide the link on a video description. Also, you need to download the Tomcat. You just come right here, pick any version you like. You could pick 8, 9 and 10. So I already downloaded. This is my Eclipse, which is this for the EE. I'm gonna close it. They give you this option. If this does not give you this option, you see you click right here, you pick the Java EE, this one, but this is by me is default because this Eclipse is EE. So if not, just come to open the perspective and pick the EE, and you just click and open. It would open like that. They give you this option, server. If does not give you this option, you come right here, Windows and show, and right here would be the option. If not, you just go to another one and look for the server. You see the server, you click and open, still give you this option. What this option does, you could upload your Tomcat server right here, pick the version you download, say next, and browse it where it is. Mine is on download, and right on the download there is Apache version 5. Pick that. If they do not give you and give you the no next, you need to download it. Just when you link it, just say download and say accept it, no, and download it to any location. So let me pick the location. So I pick this location and say okay, and say install jar, apply the code. Now they give you the option, say next and finish. All you do that. But one more thing you do before you start it, you just double click, or you just click right here. You already uploaded, you could change it from right here, but easy way is right here. You double click because I want to change the default port number, because I already use 8080. What I want to use this port numbers 1112. Come back to your Eclipse and double click on that. They give you this option, you click on that, and they give you the port number. This is for the admin port number, this is the for the, you check the 1112, and you could check that one as well, 111 118. You could give that. You need to change both of that and save it. So right now you have a server, which is right here. Right now we want to create a web page. If you want to create a web page, you click, we want to create a dynamic. We have a static web page and dynamic. I will tell you what is different, but there's not a big difference. Dynamic, like static, the content would be fixed. Let's say you open it. For example, you have a Facebook, I have a Facebook. Once you open the Facebook, you go to your own page, your content would be different than my content. So that's a dynamic. But if you open a page that is same thing, like let's say you open the web page and I open the web page, and the content is same, it look for you is same, the same picture, and for me is the same thing, then there's a static. This is not a big difference, but let's use the dynamic one. And you give them name. Since I'm creating a pizza delivery, name it pizza page. I call it pizza page. It is my abbreviation. Right here is also the Tomcat, the Torqued Tomcat. They give you the option because I already placed it right here. That's why they give you the option. Otherwise you could pick none, but I want to pick this one. And dynamic web page is the view version. Nothing you will change right here. All you say next because we want to add the web. We want to add the XML file. You just click and finish. So we just create the project. Let's close that one. We create a pizza page, and if you come on a source, and if you You see right here, you could right here work with servlet, there's no different. But what I will do, I will take the HTML section right here, the HTML, I will create it right here, but the rest of the work I will do it through my IBM microservices. So for this one, you could open it and you could create a, you see there's a web page, you click on that one, you give you a description, you click on source. You see it telling me create that one, the index page, the HTML, because that will be a welcome page. You could create that one with the same name or different, and there no make any different. But what I will do, this is my app, this for the HTML, this is for the Java. Since we're not using this Java, you could do it like create that one and use that one. I will, one service I will use it, you will get familiar with that one too, but I will use IBM and microservices. It's much easy, so that's why we do it, and it's a famous most company using the microservices and IBM. That's why you could use that one as well. But the HTML part and CSS part, we will use it right here. So let's click right here. I want to create a few folder. I say new, and the first folder I will call them CSS. There would be my CSS file, and the second I call them HTML. You could create anything, right? Or you could create it right. CSS, HTML. You could create JavaScript too as well. But let's create it first, then we're gonna add a JavaScript. I'm not gonna use this servlet. You could do everything right here. This is a complete good framework. You do not need to go use an IBM, but still, because we are middle layer, I'm an IBM developer and microservices, that's why we focus on that. But this will do the pretty good job. So let's create a CSS file, few because we're gonna add the CSS right here. If you do not find it right here, always go for Control N and type CSS. You will find the CSS file. Name it. The first one I want to name it main, or you could name it what makes sense for you. I will call them main, and let's say next if there's anything. No, next. You see, now we create a CSS. What we do, I'm gonna copy that one and create another one, paste it. And this would be for my, let's say this is because I want to create two page. One pizza, because it's a pizza delivery, you see the picture, you like it, you will add it, then you need to pay it. So this is for the payment order. Payment order. The CSS for payment order. So let's create the HTML as well. You just click and right here is HTML. You could name it index or anything, but because usually people name it index, the main one. But what I will do it, because I will name it pizza page, something pizza page or main page. It is it's all up to you. So I like the pizza page, and next and finish. They give you a simple HTML. What I will do right here, I'm gonna copy and I'm gonna paste, and this would be order payment, something like pizza payment. So because the CSS we also created payment order, or you could, okay, because we need to take the payment from it, so that's why. And finish. So we have only two page. We will create many more page like contact, notification, and all the like complete almost complete pizza web page. But right now we just create two of them, two page. The main page I call them pizza, and so I'm sure about you guys know about this one. This is the HTML, and you're familiar with that. This is the body, and up to right here is not required, is optional. But what is required, you say doc type is HTML, document type is HTML, and you give them body, and anything you write on body will be displayed. But anything you write right here, either is a metadata or something linked to your body that you want to manipulate or you want to change the content and attribute. So just like anything you played on a body, it will be display. Anything you played on a header, it would not display, but it would bring the changes to your body if it get linked to correctly. So I want to use few things from my you could come right here. There's a good introduction for the bootstrap. Right here, what I want, this link I want to use it because sometime you, let's say this page would be open on a cell phone, so they're gonna work on either you open it on cell phone or either you open it on a computer, so the page would be maximize and minimize it by itself according to the screen display. So we're gonna copy that one and go back to our page. What we will do, that's why I say anything at the header we will add it. You just want to add that on the header. All you do that, and also you could add this one. You could read that one, and this will also bring a good changes. You could read it. I will provide this link if you like the bootstrap. You could come and read it right here. So that was for the bootstrap style sheet, and that's for the jQuery. You could come and read. It's good information. That's just a starter. If you want to read it more, you see, just add it that way. They just give you the example. Either you add it at the bottom or the top. I just added at top, but it's a good idea to add it at the bottom, not at the top, because always code is writing by sequence. They're gonna scan first this one, but it's better to write it at the end of HTML, because that way the program will not waste or will not get slowed down, because they're gonna check that one first then come down. It is better first check my code, if it's needed then go check look for my script. So that's why I'm saying put all your script and tag at the end of your body, like the way they does. One thing you could do it, because I make it a little bit faster, you could come and pick the menu from right here, the whatever color menu you like it. I just come to W School. I want some piece of code from there. I want this piece of code from plus the CSS if I like to. Let's copy this one and move it to our code. I want to add it to my body, so I just add it. So anytime you could press also Control Shift if they're gonna reformat it for you. So you could also go to W3 School and learn about div. It's just like division. It doesn't do anything. So what we want to do, I want to display the picture, the pizza picture on this div. What I will give them, I give them ID. I call them let's call them P. ID had to be unique, and let's give them a style, because style, I want to give them text alignment. You could give them a text alignment. I want to mid it to a center. So that's all you do right here. This is the general. This is the first one. What I want to do, I want to display 3 picture. What I see side by side, I want to display it. I want to add one more div to it. I want to add 3 more div to it, because I want to display 3 picture. Picture 1, picture 2, and picture 3. Like pizza 1, pizza 2, different type of pizza, like cheese pizza, vegetable pizza, and mushroom pizza. You know, like it's up to you. You could pick. It is your website what kind of picture you want to display. Also, you want to give them a style. You could add that to CSS. You could remove it. Let me add it right here, because sometimes because for some reason do not work. That's why I want to add it right here. And what I will do is say display. I want to use inline. Inline, that means do not create another line to it. I will use the block, and there's another type they call them. I will explain it. Let me write it first inline and say text alignment. I want to use it also center. I want to put all the text in the center. So the inline we added, that means is it the element would not start a new line, but there's also different time this block line mean you will create it on a new line. So the one we use it right here inline. Where the pen inline and on block. So that means please do not create a new line. That's all we till there. So what I want to do on this div, I want to add a picture to it, and I want to add bottom as well. And well, I will say I just type IMA, that would be the image. You give them the source, and or like in case there is no image, you just tell them no image or something, anything you could tell. This just like in case there's no image, what to display, I say no image. And where is that located? Our located picture. Let's create another folder. We will call them picture, and just call them simple name and picture. So just go to your picture and bring all the picture. I just download this 3 picture. You could copy it and bring it back to come and paste it. All you do that. Now I have a 3 picture, P1, P1, P1 and P3. So all we do that on a where source, we said it is on a picture, PAC, and / the name is the first one. I will give them P dot web P. I just downloaded that this extension come web P and save it. And I want to create the ID for this. Let's say somebody click on that. I want to create an ID, so that way I will capture it, the detail. Somebody click on ID, then I will pick all the detail. Bottom, I could give them ID, and that would be B1 because is my first one, B1, and say click to order. You could say click to order this pizza, whatever this pizza it is. So what I will do on that, because I wanna add like a tag. When you click on that one, I wanna redirect it to the page. That's why I wanna add it to this tag. I wanna add the if you're familiar what I did, what is going on. Okay, I'm gonna add it right here. Okay, so let's check and remove that one. Okay, so I want to move that one onto my A tag. I want to add to this. I hopefully not make mistake. I want to add, because on that one I'm going to add the link where to redirect it. For example, the site we have it probably is http :/local host. Each one this represent different domain. Say the localhost 111.2, that was, and let me right now put kkk, then we will replace it. So let me copy paste that 3 times because I want to display 3 picture, and Control Shift F, so that way they look nice. I just add this the ID, and this the bottom, this the bottom, this is a B, this is a B1, this is a B2, and this is the B3, because I'm gonna capture that one. That's why I gave them this name. And also I want to change the picture, and you could click and let's change this name to P1 dot is a GPG, and this picture is P3. Just check 3. So that's it. So that is done, but one thing, because we want to go to CSS, we want to link to CSS and browse some changes. And if you run this one right now, that does not look nice. Let's check and run it on Tomcat and finish. few minutes. You see, it doesn't look nice. Then picture also does not come. Let's fix all of them. So on the head section, you just come right here. What we looking for? What we gonna write? The link. And say or, and this one say we say style sheet. It is a style sheet, that's why we say it doesn't give me the option, but style sheet, relation is style sheet. And we gave them the again the H reference and gave them the location where this is exist. This is exists on CSS slash the name of the full file. We have a main css.css. So we're gonna go to main CSS and bring changes. First, the CSS that was they used right here, I'm gonna copy this one. I wanna copy all the CSS file they use it right here. There it is. Let me find it. So this is the CSS file they use it. I'm gonna copy it from right here up to this point, and just come to my CSS file and add it right here. And also we want to bring some changes to this div, and also to image tag, to div, and to the text alignment. Let's go back to CSS. I will, like the rule of CSS, you just type the name of the tag. You could type as many you want HTML, like for example, and now add it. Like any changes will apply to this two tag. So there is a complaint, and because it's empty, there's nothing in it. That's why it's complaint. What we want to do, hide, just control space, they will give you. The hide is 100%. I want to give, you could give them 1000%, and each time you 100 with semicolon. Type M, and because I want to do margin, control space, do the margin. You could add as many margin one. I don't want to add margin to each, and I want to display it. So you could, I want to do the flex, and also justify. I want to content justify. I want to do the center. So an alignment, text alignment, what I will do, I pick the alignment and item. So what I will do, I will do center. So that was for the div and HTML. And you could add the image. Always better you just add like the height and width of the image. Don't leave it like that, because that would be too big. I want to do white. You could say the white, I want 300 pixel, and also I want to do the height, and the height is also I want a 3 on 3, like I want to do a rectangle shape. And also I want to do container container, why it doesn't come. And again text alignment, center, and I want to add padding to it. 20 pixel. You could like try it. If you do not like 20 pixel padding or border anything, you could add border. If you do not like it is more, you could remove it, like 1 pixel. If it's less, add it more. It's all about 2, and as I want to add solid, and you could add border radius, what you want to do, you could 10 15 pixel something. You could, that's why I said try it. If you don't like it, you could bring a changes. The background color, background the background color, you could give him any color you like to. I wanna, you could, or either you provide a code. Let's say I wanna provide 5F. I'm gonna show you where you to find this one, 5F, 5F, those stuff. So, and also I wanna add the pointer, cursor to a pointer, like anytime it goes, the cursor will, I wanna do it a pointer. If you remember, we had a the class, the image class right here, and we want to add some if you're using the class, you're using the dot. If you're using the ID, you're using the R. So we're using class, that's why we want to bring some changes to this one. Color, I want to bring the different color to this one. You could, that's why I said those color I pick it up from there, or you could say inherit something. And one more thing I want to do in that text declaration, I could do that. The good thing on that one, they give you a hint. Just control space, just tap the first one. See, now I don't want it. So let's check it now. I hope it works. So let's try it if it works. Okay, still the same thing. What I will do, I will remove that one and add it to my app and run it right here. Okay, now it's fine. What we did is that one, we pick it from right here, we add that one to a bottom, and everything look fine. So we have a pizza which is running on 1112. If you click on that, it goes to a wrong side, so that's fine. It shouldn't go that, just because I created already many websites, the link was there. You see the okay, we do not find it. Let's create that one. When you click, you go to like a payment order. Let's create a payment right now. So link it right here. Anybody click on that, they will redirect them to that page. So we're gonna come back to right here. Let's copy that one because I wanna keep most of that and delete it and paste it right here. And call them order or payment order something. Payment and plus order I will give. So what I will do, payment order, and remove this code that I do not need it. This is the bootstrap tag. I need that one, I will leave it. I will replace that one. Plus I don't need the menu from it. And also I don't need this tag, the rest I need it. I'm gonna replace that one with the right CSS tag. You could come right here, you could say rename, pick the name, or refactor. For some reason I don't, you see rename, because of the name I don't want to do mistake. That's why I usually copy paste recommended. I close it. I just add my payment order CSS. So now it's look almost fine. So what we do, the CSS we gonna add, and also we gonna add the payment there. On this one also we need div for division, like dividing your HTML page, and we need the first div. On that one I need a tag, like a title. I call them, let's type h1, and order, like order your pay or payment, take payment, something, anything you could. And I want to use form. If you're familiar, I want to use this form. On that form I want to create the input and label. So let's give the name for this. I want to give them a name of container. You could pick any name. Option, I leave it like that for right now. Let's use the label. On a label, the first I will call them name, like place your name. So on that I use for or ID work kind of same thing. I'll say name. You could say required, not required, it's up to you. If it's required, fine. If it's not required, you leave them. So you could use that one on input. Input is one tag and you add a type to it. I want to say tax type is how to tax, and you could add an ID to it. ID, I want to add name because it's name, and also you could say name, and I told them name. You could say it's required or not. Is right now you just type all, it will give you the option if it's required or not. If it's required, just say required. If it's not required, leave them alone. So all you do like that, and we just want to break it up, because that way this BR does break it, they're gonna move it to the next line. If you do not do it, they're gonna display one side by another one. So you could take that one and copy as many times as you like, and replace it. Second would be last name. Let me write all of them and come back. So it look like that if you want to see it. So also just check, this is like name we added for name and ID's name. Also for that one we add ID last name, like every tag is same kind of name we added to it. And container, it is for the div. So let's run it and see how it look at this time, because it does not has the CSS file. You see payment information and submit. This is the payment information and this is the name, last name and start. What I will do, I want to display it right here on the middle, not over there. Then I will provide this tag on my, and I could go back and forth to it. So let's go to our CSS file, and first I wanna use the body. You could say body, and also I wanna, that's why I say you could add as many tag on one tag and bring all the changes to it. Again, same thing, you could go and copy this one, almost this tag, and also go right here, copy that one. Container, I shouldn't add it right here, container is right here. So all we do that, let's bring a changing to form, just type form. What I want to display inline, not everything inline has to be, not a new line. Inherit, display inline block. I already explained you why inline block. And also text alignment, you could do the center, and I want to do the left. But I will do the input. I want to bring some changes to input. Type input and control space to give you the body. I want to do the margin. You could do bottom, right, left, any pixel you want, 10 pixel. So just type px, and also I want a padding to it. Padding, you should give me, okay, give padding. It's a 5 pixel. When you see 5 pixels, they're adding everything from all over 5 pixel. I want to do border, but I want to do the radius. So the good thing on that, that's keep saying, you just say control space. That's why I like the what do you call the Eclipse. I'm not using the other thing because it helped me a lot and reminding me too much thing. I don't need to memorize it. I'm not even a good spelling. I don't know why. I'm not a good speller. On solid, and you could pick the color CSS. So let's see. Let's go if anything moved. Okay, what about button? I want to do something on button. This C type B OTT. Okay, it come. I want a padding. Okay, anything you could give them a 10 up and down, like you could pick the color, and 20 pixel. And front side, you could give them a front size something. Font size, okay, this is right here. Font size 16 pixel, 17. Is it up to you? What do you like to give? Mine is 16 is fine. And background color, you give them a background color. Background AJ, background, just try background color. What do you like? You add that one to it. F5. This color I pick it from. I'm gonna show you to pick the code color. So and border I want. You could give them border as none, or it is up to you. Just not give them any border. And border, you could give them a border radius. Get used to keep writing those code. As much code you write, you get. Let me stop and complete the border radius and come back. Because of the time it takes 36 minutes, that's why I stopped it. This is a cursor located the pointer transition background color. That much, and we give them our background color down. So let's run it right now. It should work fine. Okay, it's working fine. Let's copy that one and come back to code. On a piece of page, now we will replace the location. We put a dummy URL. So let's replace it now. This dummy URL, we replace it with correct one. I tell you why. Right now, just leave it that way. I'm telling you. Now run that one. Now we have a pizza shop. If you like this pizza, you wanna order, you click on it. Okay, you just put your name, last name, anything. You could make it more advanced. How about keep adding as many you want and come to your order page and pay it. But since our focus is more on IBM and microservice, we will move on, and also we will slowly advance this page as well. But at this point, let's move on to the IBM side. So see you on the next video with the IBM. When I put this information, I want to send it to IBM and capture it there and do all the, and I will insert that one and charge the payment. I could do like that kind of stuff, but since we don't have a payment anything, but I'm not going to use the, you could use different thing there. You could do that, also take the money from it, but we do not want to go on that side. All I want to focus on that, how to integrate it with IBM, this web page, so that way you will have a completely good picture how IBM and microservices is working, and how should you create it so easy. Because once I do that one, you could even create a login page, any type of page, and keep doing that. And also I will provide this code on my GitHub, every link to everything that I use it right here. I will give you complete course, like from 0 to 10, like all the software that you need to download, all the requirement that you need to download for this courses. So see you on next video.